Namaste. So now we will see like we discussed about each of the options in the patient management system. So let's go to the dashboard. So we are already in the dashboard. So you can see the total number of patients that we have consulted so far, the total appointments listed for your consultation, and today's appointments. You can see the total number of services offered by you. So we will deal with the services section in detail later. So let's just understand what is the dashboard all about. And you can just see in a calendar view, which is very beautiful and easy to understand. So you just go here. You can just see like what are the appointments booked over that month or that day according to the sessions that you've made available for the customers or patients here who is looking for a solution. So this is the beauty about it. So it's very simple to understand. You can just have one click view about what's going on with your appointment. So if you go to appointments here, so you will have all the listing about your appointment. So you can see all your appointments listed. Right now, we are just doing a demo, so we don't have any of these details. But as and when the appointments are booked, you can see all the related details listed out here. So you can see the upcoming appointment, like which is not today, but later. And you can also see the past appointments. And the best part is you can add an appointment on yourself. Like suppose you have someone who did not book an appointment, but they want to book an appointment with you. You can just go ahead, add an appointment, select your clinic name, select the service offered by you, appointment date, the appointment slot you want to book for, so the patient name. So all these things, like, even whoever is the patient, you can just add them and you can create an appointment for that patient who is already existing to make it easy for both the parties involved here. So you can choose the status that it's booked, and all the notifications are usually sent by email to all the patients who are booking here. So it's check out, check in, cancel, so whatever the status of that booking is. And one more good thing is they are able to add their medical report while they are taking an appointment, so they can add anything, and according to the description, like what is the condition that they are looking for you, and what is it that what is the solution in terms of diet, lifestyle changes, or any kind of wellness or Ayurvedic wellness consultation, we say. So all these details are pretty much just on your fingertips. So this is all about the appointments. So let's go to encounter. Encounter is nothing but like suppose we have a demo patient name here, and who has approached Vedic Shala clinic for an appointment. So we have created an encounter about the patient name, specific patient notes, you can say. So encounter is nothing but a notes you are preparing for that patient. So tomorrow when you have a follow-up and you want to look at what was it that you were dealing with that patient, because when you have like 100 or like 120 patients, you won't be able to remember, but you can always go to the list of encounters you have made for that patient. And let's say you can also edit. So I will add an encounter here. I will say like must have a follow-up in a week. So this is a very vague example again. So let's just say save. So here you see it has a encounter details here about that patient details, and you can also You can also see here about what is the details you have added, like what are the problems they're facing, what are the analysis and observations, what's the note you made with respect to that encounter. And you can also add a prescription. So in case you want to prescribe any of the products from vedikshala.com, you're more than welcome. You can come here, you can prescribe any of the health or dietary supplements that would be helping them. So let's say, okay, sorry, this is a medicine name. So let's say ashwagandha. So ashwagandha tablets, I would say like frequency 2 times a day. I would say like duration, I would want it to be taken like 30 days. And then any instructions with respect to how the supplements or the dietary products should be taken. And along with that, if you want to include any lifestyle changes or any other additional instructions, you can add here. I would say like along with that, practice yoga daily 30 minutes. Okay, so now you know. You also have a records about what you have suggested to that patient. So here you already have this records. You can anytime delete this, you can update these details, or see the beauty is you can email to the patient. So he will have this prescription over his email. So when I say email to patient, this will send the email notification about this prescription details to that person you are sending to. So this is a very easy to use interface, and when you go to patients, again, it's all patient records. So again, here patient is not actually the patient who is being diagnosed or, who is being cured or treated. We are talking everything in Ayurvedic terms, which means like it could be you're trying to help them in a natural way with respect to diet, lifestyle, and living habits, like the lifestyle habits. So with the ancient health science that we have been knowing for like last 5,000, 6,000 years back. So, so we are trying to make this easy for you here. So you can say like patient name. Oh, we don't have the data here. Okay. So it has the name, the clinic. So your clinic, you can choose the email, mobile, their mobile number, blood group of that person, and registered on. So the date it will show. So we don't have any records as of now, but once you have the records, you'll have a list of all the patient details here, and you can also take action, like you can edit the details, delete whatever you want to do with that data. So, and you can see there is an option for add patient. So even if the patient is not able to book an appointment through Vedic Shala, they're not aware of that. You are providing a consultation online to any of the places anytime you're available. So you can simply add a patient that would like to have a virtual consultation with you. So you will say add a patient, you'll just add all the patient details here, and you can save their details here. So again, so when you're adding a patient, you have everything related to that patient here, like we have seen the encounter dashboard. So you can just have a records of each of the patients, and at just one click, you will know what is going on with them. So again, now we are coming back to services like we have seen in the dashboard. So the services is nothing but what type of consultation you're providing here. So let's say I will add a service that is provided by Vedic Shala Clinic. I will say the service category is skin disorders. Okay, sorry about that. Looks like the service can be added by only the admin and not the doctors. We are sorry about that. So the services we usually have is based on the service category. Let's say we have the service category. So we have usually listed down all the service categories as per the indications, like say if someone has a skin disorder, someone has asthma issues, someone has a diabetic issues, and someone has a sleeplessness issues or stress relief issues. So these kind of things we have listed down on service category so that you know for what kind of consultation you are approaching to that patient. And then service name, for sure the service name would be something like 30 minutes consultation, initial primary consultation for 15 minutes, or 45 minutes consultation for a detailed analysis, or you can just say follow-up consultation. It could be anything. So you can simply name like initial consultation. So it's just type, press enter. So let's say okay, looks like the doctor doesn't have permission to add, but anyway, you can always request. If you don't find any category here, we are able to add it for you. So let's say service name we have added, and the charges for that service, it's all in again. So here all the consultation is taking place in universally in a currency of dollar, and all the consultations are taking place universally in the US New York EST time zone, EST Eastern Standard Time Zone. So I wanted to make this as a big note because you should not be confused with the timings, and you should always make sure that the timings are as per the Eastern Standard Time in US New York time zone. So you can also check the status of it, active, inactive. You want to keep that service active. Suppose you are not providing that service anymore, you can just put it as an inactive service. So now you have pretty much got the idea about each of this. So now I will show you like the settings part. So this is where you're going to create the doctor sessions. So doctor sessions is nothing but you are sharing your availability and a time slot for a specific consultation time. So let's say I would add a doctor's available time slots. I will say like for Vedic Shala. So my time slot would be for 45 minutes. So I have already created something for a 30-minute here. So I will say for 45 minutes. So here the time is again the EST US New York time zone. So let's say this is, so it's always good. You can go to Google and say time in New York. So you will always know what is the time you are expecting there to be. If you are in a different zone, you're offering from a different place. So I would say I'd be available for So this is 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So 4 p.m. would be 16 to 6 p.m. That would be 18, right? Okay, sorry, this is a morning one. Okay, so let's say morning I'm available for appointments that day. Let's say 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And evenings I'm available, let's say 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Let's see, 7 p.m. Okay, so there we go. And this is EST time zone. Why I'm enhancing is because this could cause a really big issues if you are creating as per an Indian time zone or a UK time zone or any other time zone. And the system is taking it as a New York, US EST time zone, Eastern Standard Time. Then the person who is approaching you might not show up, and I know how valuable your time is. So you can just see here, you can confirm if the time zone is exactly created as per your available time zone in your local uh, areas. So let's say I'm available during this time only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I will save a session here. Okay. I think it's taking for 40 minutes. So just to make it easy, let's do it like 20 minutes. Okay. There you go. Okay. There you go. I want it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let's save this session. Let's see, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Again, we are clicking this. And then let's say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, I know why this is not showing up. Let's say Sunday. So it was not showing up because we already, okay. Okay, we already made sure there is a 30-minute session from Monday to Friday, 8 to 11:30. And we are making sure we are available like, 8 to 11:30 in the morning for half an hour sessions. And we are also making sure in the evening from 6 to 8. So that is why when there is a clash between this time and you're creating something similar again, to order to avoid the duplication of the appointment sessions, it was not accepting the session. And now you know that you are only doing this on Sunday. So this was Monday on to Friday. So in order to avoid the duplication, it was not taking the session creation. Now we have created successfully. So we can also select Saturday since it was not already selected during the same time. So now it shows, you see. So when you select these sessions, and when we are booking as a patient, it will show 30-minute sessions like 8 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9, 9 to 9:30 until 10 o'clock. So they would be booking any of the slots between this given time. So you also have something called as holidays. So you can set up a holiday. Like say you would be on a holiday. Okay. Schedule of that doctor. And then the doctor name. So let's say I want to add a holiday. Let's say from so and so date to so and so date, I'm on a holiday. I'll just say like, say, all the appointment on selected date will be automatically cancelled. So would you like to proceed with that? You want to cancel all the appointments on that date? Then you can just say yes. And there we go. We have our holiday calendar set up. So nobody can actually book on that given days. Let's go here. This is, okay, this is something like if you have a Zoom account, you want to integrate for the online consultation, you can put your telemed Zoom configuration. You have all the instructions over here. You can go for step by step. Otherwise, it is by default integrated to the Vedic Shala Zoom account configuration. So custom fields is something not required at the moment, but we will look at this Google Calendar integration. So you can integrate your Google Calendar so that you can get your Google Calendar reminders and calendar integration along with your appointment calendar. So you just have to say like connect with Google. It will show you like whatever Google accounts you have, and then you can connect, log in with your Google, and it will automatically connect with the Google Calendar for all the sessions and appointments you have set up here. So this is all about the patient management system we have. And if you have any further questions, please don't uh, hesitate to reach our support team. We also have a support page. So you can go to support.vedikshala.com, and we have all the details required there. So you can go to vendor support, seller, doctor, instructor support. So we also have a customer support corresponding to that. So please don't be hesitant to reach us anytime at any time zone. We are more than happy to help you so that we can grow together. So I hope this pretty much clarifies each of the details that you would be dealing with. And anytime you have any uh, hindrances in terms of using the interface, again, you can just reach us on the support and we will be reaching back to you as soon as possible. So thank you very much for viewing this tutorial, and we will be coming up with more inputs very soon.